What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Arkansas versus Alabama game and what Arkansas needs to fix to close out the season. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Arkansas decided to go on the road and face Alabama, who's led by star freshman Brandon Miller. Going into Alabama this season and coming out with a win is not an easy thing to do. Alabama is currently undefeated at home, and they usually blow out their opponents in these home games. Arkansas made the game competitive and kept it close. This game came down to the wire. Arkansas ended up losing the game 86-83. Alabama keeps their undefeated home streak alive. Nick Smith Jr. and Brandon Miller went toe-to-toe, and both of them scored 24 points. They showed why they're two of the best freshmen in college basketball right now. This game started out well for Arkansas. They came out strong defensively, getting a few blocks and steals. Nick Smith was doing his thing throughout the first half, being aggressive on offense, knocking down mid-range jumpers and drawing fouls in the paint. Arkansas was in the lead going into halftime, and it looked like they would break the game open in the second half and dominate with Nick Smith leading them. But Alabama came out hot. Brandon Miller started getting in his bag and hitting tough shots from the perimeter and making tough layups at the rim. I was watching the game live, and he was making some shots that had me like, how did he even make that? Y'all feel what I'm saying, plugins? He was making pro-level moves out there. Alabama's defense also stepped up and made multiple stops, and Alabama ended up taking advantage of that, turning it into points on the other end. But with all that going on, Arkansas still had a chance to win this game because Nick Smith came up big with a three-pointer late to cut the Alabama lead to 85-83 with 7.8 seconds left to play. Ricky Council took the last shot of the game, chucking up a three-pointer out of desperation. I have nothing against Ricky Council, but it's no way he should be taking the last shot. You got to have Nick Smith take the last shot, especially with him being on fire down the stretch. Like, he just made a massive three to cut the lead. He would have took the last shot, and maybe things could have turned out differently. Nick Smith would have probably made the game-winning shot and won the game for Arkansas. I don't know if Ricky wanted to be the hero and make the game winner, but he has to give the ball to Nick Smith in these situations. But moving forward, Arkansas has to figure out ways to get the ball in Nick Smith's hands so he can take the last shot. Imagine if this happened in the NCAA tournament and he didn't get the last shot and their season was over. Fans will be heated and social media will be in a frenzy. Something I've been noticing is that Arkansas is having some free throw problems during SEC play. Arkansas was 20 for 29 from the free throw line, which is 69%, while Alabama was 25 for 30 from the free throw line, which is 83.3%. Arkansas misses free throws at the worst possible time. It was a point in the game where Alabama had a lot of momentum in the second half, and Mikael Mitchell goes to the free throw line and he misses both free throws, and then Alabama takes the lead. This happened with around 14 minutes left in the game. Eric Musselman was frustrated after the game, saying this: "I'm disappointed in our free throw shooting in the second half. If we shoot a decent percentage from the foul line, it's a possible different outcome. So this is something Arkansas needs to fix moving into March." Also, players need to stay out of foul trouble. You can't have a player like Anthony Black in foul trouble. He was in foul trouble early with 2 in the first half. He has to be disciplined and stay out of foul trouble the best he can. They can't afford to take a loss to Tennessee on Tuesday. That won't be an easy game. It might be a close game like it was against Alabama. And their last game against Kentucky to close out the season is going to be tougher than a lot of people think. Kentucky has been playing some good basketball lately, and it seems like they're on the right track. As I'm recording this video, Kentucky's on a 4-game winning streak, and they could be on a 5-game winning streak when they face Arkansas. So Arkansas needs to handle business against Tennessee. They do not want to be on a 2-game losing streak going into the Kentucky game. Nick Smith needs to keep doing what he's doing, and that's being an offensive threat. He might need to score over 20 points these last 2 games. When he's a threat on the offensive side of the ball, it makes it easier for his teammates to score because opposing teams are so worried about stopping him. When you do that, players like Ricky Council and Davis are a threat to score, and they can do it at a high level. So having a healthy Nick Smith is making everyone's job a lot easier right now. He just needs to keep playing at a high level and hope his teammates can score when they need to and make their free throws and play good defense. Hopefully Davis from Arkansas can step up these last 2 games, because this game against Alabama, he had 21 points and he was 3 for 4 from 3, so hopefully he can have another big game against Tennessee. Plugins, do y'all think Arkansas will beat Tennessee, or do y'all think they will be on a 2-game losing streak heading into the Kentucky game? Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Do y'all feel like Nick Smith should be taking the last shot for Arkansas? Drop y'all opinions in the comments. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when I post. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.